The views and opinions of this podcast are solely our own, with no direct intention to offend or upset.
Brilliant. Fucking brilliant.
Never find a more wretched hive of scum and villainy. We must be cautious.
Well, hello there. Good morning, good afternoon, and good night, whatever time it may be in your world where you are. Not that, back again for another episode of What's the Script. I am Chris, and as usual, joined today, sporting the Aston Villa football jersey because these teams playing tonight. I hope they get fucking cuffed. But hey, how you doing, Craig?
What right till you fucking attacked me, mate?
Listen, mate,
Aye.
Birmingham is fucking Birmingham City's ground. Fucking know that fucking shite on your tit there.
Fuck you and your Zulus, you bastard. You're the villains, mate. We're the villains. Oh no, I just like wearing fucking football taps of teams that shite the bed. You know what I mean? The Rangers tap on the last time, didn't I? Fuck's sake. There we are. But I am good.
It's
I'm
a hard
good.
day sport, no many can keep up.
That's labour of love and all that jazz, but hey ho. I am alright, mate. Obviously we were off last week, everybody, because of illness and injury. But we're back.
I had the dreaded luggy. I mean, 3 days of fucking in and out of sleep. You know what I mean? See like when a cowboy gets set about after bad guys and he's lying in a barn all bandaged and all that. That's the way I was. You know what I mean? But I wouldn't go doing. It was the influenza that came for me, you know.
It's that fucking sinus virus that we've all had. It starts off like a cold and flu, fucks you, floors you. You get a day, I think, and you're alright, and then you wake up, can't breathe, coughing, sore head, sore shoulders. You're like, what the fuck, man? And then when you blow all the snotters out your nose is still blocked. Horrible, man.
Well, I'm still kind of choked up, you know what I mean? But that's not an account of the sickness. So an account of this film we're doing today. So be prepared. Get your hankies ready. That includes all you wankers.
Aye.
But before we go any further, shout out to our main stains as usual. Clint for the tunes there. Because I'm guessing there'll be gigs coming shortly. Or new tunes, in fact. Because I had them on the other day there. So get on there and listen to them, people. You'll enjoy it. Again, to Native Origins. Obviously, it's in the brand, in the weaving. And again, shout out to our compadres over at Seismic Cinema, who I believe could be doing the new film that's just dropped. Is it War Machine? Aye.
No dropped yet, but I think they're recording it today without James. I think that's what he was saying.
Aye, so there you go, people. If you've not seen that yet, they're going to be doing a wee review on it, so there you go.
I like it. Can I give a wee quick shout out to the boys at the troops at Project Football podcast as well, guys? Thanks for engaging and listening to us, and I'm doing the same back. Let me tell you, get a wee Villa number. Say how shite we've just became in the last 6 weeks.
Oh, I know. It's almost like you're the factor in two teams' downfall. I mean,
I know, I'm going to after this to buy a Select top.
It may actually be a better place buying a fucking Hearts top.
That's it. I'm moving, I'm going to Edinburgh, I'm going to the Gorgie. I'm going to get a tattoo, Edinburgh Castle on my back,
But again, people, today's episode will be a fan's choice. But before we even go on to the movie we've done today, there's obviously been other ocular delights and pupil pleasures and stuff like that. So, Craig, what have you been filling your irises with, sorry?
Wait to hear this. Since we last spoke, there's been a plethora of pupil pleasures populating my peepers. There really has. And I'll, there we go. Five fans, five P's. So first of all, Abigail, Kung Fu Panda. Been watching MasterChef The Professionals with Lindsay, which we enjoy. It's quite good. Obviously, the film we're doing today, which shall not be named. I watched Silent Hill Revelation. I watched a great documentary that I think I've seen before, 9/11, One Day in America. Self-explanatory, but really in depth and really good. Tragically and morbidly. Toy Story 3, Raya the Last Dragon on Disney, which I had never seen before and I quite enjoyed. I went back the way in Disney and I watched a bit of Flubber, because I like a bit of Flubber. Can't whack it. I watched 28 Years Later, The Bone Temple. We can discuss that if you like. It's fucking mental. Crime 101, new movie that's dropped. Really enjoyed that. Dread, because I watch it every now and again because it's just smashing. Scream 7 at the cinema, which I thoroughly fucking enjoyed and don't care who knows about it. I really liked it, and it's the highest grossing of the franchise so far, so there we go, folks, get it up you. Ready or Not, because Ready or Not 2 is coming out, and I thought that was batshit crazy and a good bit of fun, man. I really liked it. I then watched, eventually, mate, The Green Inferno. Oh, bit of gouging, man. See the wee lassie runs away with the guy's leg, man. It's a flip. I got look at that one. And a shoe. You get to keep your shoe.
Big
War
shoe, big
Machine.
shoe.
War Machine, as we've just mentioned, which has just dropped on Netflix this past week, which I thoroughly enjoyed. Absolutely no thinking behind it, just good bit of action, good bit of fun. I then watched The Last Voyage of the Demeter, which is a Dracula vampire-based movie on a boat back in the
Aye.
day, which was alright. Bit of
Aye.
slow burner, but got there in the end. Quite good. I watched Lightyear. I watched Anaconda 2026, which was just a bit of fun, wasn't it? It was
Yeah.
alright.
Oh, that's when acting peaked with J-Lo and Ice Cube, buddy. We've
Oh,
never
aye.
recovered since.
The one I know. Wonder how much they got there for their 2 minute appearance fees, man. And I then started the Saw franchise again. Saw 1, 2, and 3. Left it there. I watched the new Scrubs, first 3 episodes that have dropped, and I think it's where season 9 should have been, or season 8 should have been back in the day. It's back and it's good and it's enjoyable and the chemistry's there between the main four stains, you know what I mean? Which then made me go and watch old Scrubs for the 5,000th time, so I've started that again. And then last night we watched Zootopia 2, and that is all I've wrote down and can remember. So quite a hefty number of oculars there. What about yourself, buddy?
Oh, you were everywhere there. You were everywhere, so you were. Well,
Nowhere.
mine's is actually quite sparse because I was like trying to no die and all that, know what I mean? So um I watched 21 Bridges. I'd seen that before. That's quite enjoyed that. I watched that new film, Mercy. That's with Chris Pratt. Thought it was all right.
Mhm.
I watched The Bluff. That's the new pirate film that's on Amazon Prime. It was all right. I watched Return to Silent Hill. I didn't think was so happy. 16 blocks. That's a wee Bruce Willis number there. I've
Aye,
quite enjoyed
good
that
that.
wee film.
Mhm.
Aye. I bust A Night of the Seven Kingdoms in the one day. It's because it's wee half-hour episodes. I'd recommend it if you like Game of Thrones and all that stuff. Aye. Like you, I watched The Wall Machine on Netflix. Thought it was all right and all right. I watched Shelter. That's the new Jason Statham one. Jason Statham just doing what Jason Statham does. It's need not apply if you want deep thought.
Aye.
I watched another film on Amazon Prime called World Breaker. Luke Evans and Mila Djokovic, or whatever her fucking name is, and it wasn't happy. It wasn't happy. There was like a war with monsters and all that, and it's a post-apocalyptic thing, and nah, it was like a coming of age drama.
All right.
Aye. And finally,
Multipass.
aye, a film called Cold Storage. which really wasn't up to much either, but a daft
Big movie
film.
about fridges, man.
Well, it was actually about a mad fucking fungus that takes air people and explodes and spreads and all that. You know what I mean? So, but I wasn't really up to much. You know what I mean? So, but that was me. That was my ocular delights. Obviously, in the middle of that, I was seeing fucking phlegm and fucking toilet roll for days and days. But aye, that was me, mate.
No, I've noticed here, people, have you not noticed, right? I had it first. I've no great about it, know what I mean? Big man's fucking lying
But
there
my
like a
like,
fucking, a dry bogey in the sun, man. Losing all the moisture.
well, here's the whole thing, mate. I am that fucking super duper, mate. See, when I get the cold, people are going to know about it, all right? They're going to know about it because I don't say boo about many things unless it needs said. And by the way, this is after the Great Glasgow Fire that I know has traumatized so many people. Now, if you need help, just get in contact with the What's the Script Facebook page and just let Craig know how you're feeling about it. Know what I mean? It's fucking
Definitely, because there is very limited space in and around the cordon down that way now. So if you want to get down there and stand at a bit of polish tape and just stare at a building that used to be for 3, 4 hours, get there early, man. Get there early because every nationality, people that aren't even Glaswegian, and the Neds and the people that don't work and every winter dog is just down there storing going, oh no, oh my heart. That's that's my Glasgow.
Uh,
That's my Glasgow.
oh, I remember when my granddad's pal fingered a woman in there one year. Oh, under the big clock it was. Like, shit.
Aye,
Aye,
listen,
aye,
we are no unempathetic to that because it's shite, right? Because it is. It's another fucking B-listed, wasn't it? Another
aye.
mysterious fire of historic fucking Glasgow. Tinderbox City used to be Glasgow's nickname because it fucking was always going up in a light. So it's no surprise. It's no great either, right enough. But I've 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 already put on my TikTok, get nearly 45,000 views about my views on why any fucking business owner would not take out contents insurance, and then within 24 hours jump on national news asking for my money
Aye.
and get a what my like attitude. I'll not do that again. You're fucking right, you know, you prick. Why would you not cover your own fucking tables, chairs, stock, and tools, and even your staff's fucking tools? You know what I mean? That are now lost because you want to take out an extra fucking bit of cover. Bangers. See if you get in money. Do what you want your money, right? Fucking fair fucks, you know that. But see if you do, you're fucking part of the problem. Glasgow, us people that are fucking doing that with Kingsmill or Aldi's end make breed because of the price difference shouldn't be bailing these cunts out. You know what I mean? Fuck you. Sorry.
Merry Christmas to you one and all.
You feel the same. And by the way, 97% of the people that replied to my fucking video all felt the same and all. So there you
Aye.
go.
Aye, like you says, mate, I'm no unsympathetic to what's fucking happened to people and all that, aye, but at the same time, it's like, see the way I see it, see once these people get back on their feet after their GoFundMe page and all that, and they get their business and all that, are they going to dish out a free haircut to somebody that done the GoFundMe and all that? Or is it going to be a case of, no, I've got a business to run? Know what I mean? So it's,
Mate, see if they come onto the news and said, I've totally messed up. I totally fucked up. I never took out my contents insurance. I feel absolutely terrible. On behalf of my staff, I'd like to set up a GoFundMe page just to try and help them out a wee bit. I can't believe how stupid it was. That would be fucking better. But see oh, what am I like? No taking that out.
where's my quagmire?
I know. Shirt pants. Fucking
Aye,
hell.
aye. So, I mean, if you're feeling down in the dumps and all that, just go onto the Facebook group page or over to the Instagram or even the TikTok. I'll listen to your cries on the TikTok. Don't expect sympathy, but
The last
like
thing I'll
much
say
of
on
this
it, right?
episode.
the last thing I'll say on it, it isn't primarily this incident. It's fucking GoFundMe's as a fucking thing, because I don't mind a GoFundMe page for somebody that's terminally ill, or a charity that's meaning something to me, and something really plightful, right? But see, people, my MOT failed, £800 bill, I can't afford it. GoFundMe page. My fridge fucking knackered, all my messages are defrosted. GoFundMe page. And that's no shite, by the way, that is true. There's GoFundMe pages out there for fucking ingrown toenails, mate. I'm like, get
Oh,
yourself to fuck. I need an
and here's
orthopedic
me.
big shoe. I need a big shoe, big orthopedic shoe. I can't afford it.
Oh, and here's me, I know, sitting like a fucking chimp.
Aye, making videos for pleading for money with a fucking tag watch on. What? No bother, mate. Yeah,
But,
yeah,
uh,
yeah.
but enough of that, enough of that.
Aye.
Oh, I was going to say, I know. What about the Facebook group page? Any recent watches for the
Oh,
listeners that
aye.
there? Because I
Oh,
know
aye.
they fair enjoy listening.
Because there is 550 of the good people of
Oh!
the world engaging in the Facebook group page. And in every week, as we know, I always ask, this is Friday. What have you been watching the past week, peoples? And
Yes,
they
being
tell
here.
me. They actually tell me what they've been watching. But no, my interweb's not working and I can't get the fucking page open. So that's great, isn't it? Let's try this
Oh,
again, Craig. Here we are. Here we are. Here we go. Lovely, lovely. Here we go. So, who will we pick this week? Barry Matheson has been watching Animal Kingdom and Paradise. Don't know if that's series 1 or 2 of Paradise. Series 1 was smashing. Series 2 has just dropped. Get on
so that's the true story of Coldplay, innit?
that. It's a true story of the East End bastards. Fucking Glasgow. Calling a midden Paradise. Fucking midden. There you are. Johnny Glendinning has been watching Absentia Binged, The Last Voyage of the Demeter and War Machine. So he's much like myself there. But I don't know what Absentia is. Oh, not sure about that. Ian McTavish has been watching, also like myself, MasterChef The Professionals, Cross Season 2, Episode 1 between 4. Got that fucked up. Bad Guy and Fuck Valentine's Day. Don't know if he's just making a statement or that's an actual film. If it's an actual film, I might like to see it. And who else we picked? Mark Evans from the Project Football podcast has been watching Twisted Metal Series 2, Ted Series 2. I've not started that series. It's a good write-up. Anchorman, we love it. We've done a podcast about it. And The Fall Guy, which I'm going to give a rewatch because I went to pictures to see it when it first came out. Remember it being half good, half shite, but nothing to do with The Fall Guy, is what I remember. And Tim Fenton, chief owner, CEO, multi-billionaire conglomerate of native origin, has been watching Shrinking Series 1, Southland, The Middle, Dragon's Den, is that still on? The Apprentice, Dirty Business, Traitors UK Season 4, I've not even seen an episode yet, and Memory of a Killer. So that's just some of the things that the 550 people of the Facebook group page have been watching there.
Fantastic. But
Mm.
I don't know if they watched what we watched this week for this episode, which was viewer's choice, was the lady's name that recommended the movie.
Well, before this film was suggested, the lady's name was a lifelong friend from childhood through the educational system, keeping in touch throughout our adult years, and her name is Nicola Ball. And as I say that, she was a lifelong friend. She was, until this fucking movie was suggested. But we'll get to that. We'll get to that.
Yes, everybody. The movie that Nicola did recommend that we review was the 1995 classic, The Bridges of Madison County. Now, before we get into the movie itself, Nicola did provide us with some homework, as you label it, but it's usually the rundown of the year and why she chose the film. So, take it away, Craig, sir.
Yes, well, thank you, Nicola, for giving us a wee bit of homework and all that. Obviously, her and her man were out on the Randan at Amsterdam. She couldn't go on the pod when we originally um, scheduled it, and then I just never made an effort to tell her when we were doing it again because I didn't really know until last minute. So sorry about that, Nicola, but
Uh,
hopefully you're going to enjoy the fucking review. Nicola told us, I asked her the usual questions. Hey, what's going happen in that 1995 shite? What's going on there? What's going on there? She says, Craig, obviously you were looking fine, but I was with somebody. I says, I know, hen. I know. You know what I mean? Oh, kid. She did say the only world event in 1995 that she can remember was her leaving school. Aye, you missed the brief there. You missed the Google search to see what other things happened in 1985, Nicola, right? And believe it or not, your leaving school wasn't on Scotland Today that night. Don't think it was anyway. If it is and you taped it, let me see it, right? But just to fill a wee gap, I've done a wee search there, and 1995 was marked as a major global events, including the Oklahoma City bombing, the O.J. Simpson not guilty verdict, and the Srebrenica massacre during the Bosnian War. Key milestones also included the release of Windows 95, and the film premiere of Toy Story was in Japan. And also in Japan was the Kobe earthquake. So there we go, some world events of 1995. No, Nicola did go on to tell us some movies and some songs though, which was much appreciated. And her films were, as I've just mentioned there, Toy Story, Braveheart, yes, big bowl of salt, Apollo 13, and 7. So there we go, we've done 3 of the 5. There you are. Singles that were released in 1995 that were big deals were, coinciding with the film as well, Gangster's Paradise by Coolio. Beautiful Mind? No, what was that film called? Dangerous Mind?
Dangerous Minds.
With
I
Michelle
watched that recently.
Piffieffer. Michelle Piffieffer.
Fear, fear.
Teacher wearing a fucking
How am
leather
I going to
jacket.
get to these kids?
I'm gonna put on a leather jacket, dog. Gonna wear my skin tight jeans riding on my ass. I'm gonna
What's
sit
some of that
on the
Bob
desk.
Dylan?
I'm going to sit on the desk with my legs up in chairs. Yes.
Yeah.
So 5 songs there. Gangster's Paradise by Coolio has now passed away, hasn't he? Not long ago.
Nah, he's no longer with us.
Well, that's what you get for putting a Celtic tap on, you wee prick. Wonderwall by Oasis, which is obviously still standing the test of time. Absolutely amazing. A great wee song by TLC, Waterfalls. Message in that song, people. There is a message in that song. More apt today than I would say it was in 1995. Another brilliant song which was from Batman Forever, I think. Kiss from a Rose by Seal. Or was it Batman Returns? One of the
Well,
two.
I'm not sure. Definitely.
1985. Maybe Batman Forever. Maybe Batman Forever. With your Val Kilmer there, who's also dead. A lot of people dying here. And another song that was obviously massive, and I fucking hated it. You Ought to Know by Alanis Morissette.
Yeah.
I don't know. Fucking what a shot at that mouth.
He's
I
actually
feel like
performing at Bella Houston Park very shortly. So get your tickets, be there, or be square.
if I was down my mum's that night, I'll remember and keep the back patio doors shut because we can hear everything for Bella Houston, obviously. She wrote down some deaths in 1995 that were quite big news, and the only ones that she really could find that she knew were Ronnie Kray, who obviously was famously one of the Kray twins. Dean Martin died of fart. Wow, Dean Martin, little old wine drinker him, and Jerry Garcia, obviously as well. He passed away. So that was the factoids of 1995, which is now 31 years ago. Unbelievable, by the way. And Nicola also would like to say that her and our new husband, how you doing, big man, are both currently watching Animal Kingdom on Netflix. Yeah, yeah.
Seems to be a lot of that going about the new people we watching Animal Kingdom.
There's a thing on Netflix, you know, it's Morgan Freeman narrating Dinosaurs, it's called.
Yeah.
Looks fucking good.
Aye. Aye. But 1995 there.
Mm.
Was a was there any reason for Madison County being
This,
the movie of
I
choice?
says, why this film? And she says, why this film? She doesn't talk like that, by the way. I'm just putting on her fucking voice. It is my
I
top
do
10 of,
declare.
like I said to you, it was derived from a novel, right? So Nicola started at this route with saying, it is my top 10 of books. See, books. And
Mm.
usually I don't love the movie make, but they did a beautiful job with the characters, and it gets an 8 out of 10 from me. Fair fucks to you, Nicola. I would suggest off the back of that review, you don't watch a lot of telly. Stick to your books then. Alright? But listen, this is why art is subjective to all. One person's masterpiece can be another person's toilet paper, right? We can only give you our views on the film. It's not to say that you're wrong, it's just to say opinions differ. And that's your warning. That's your segue into whether you want to listen to the rest of this or no, people. Alright? Oh, I can hear all the women want to scratch my eyes out after this, but here we go. On you go, Christopher.
Yes.
Post away, son. Post
Yes,
away.
yes, yes. Let's charge in with the bayonets. So, the Bridges of Madison County. Of course, what we've just heard that it was a novel before it was a movie. Um, the budget for the movie was $24 million and brought in $182 million. So it fucking made money. Show me the money, man. Show me the money. So much monies.
Fair
Obviously,
dues.
I'm definitely off here. Profit, profit, profit. The director
Fuck you, Eastwood.
was Clint Eastwood. Aye, Clint Eastwood himself. Um, I enjoy Clint Eastwood as a director. Majority stuff smashing. So aye. And as for cast, Clint Eastwood also stars in the movie. Meryl Streep, Annie Corley, Victor Slezak, Jim Hain, Sarah Zane, Christopher Kroon, Phyllis Lyons, Deborah Monk, Richard Lagg, and Michelle Benz. So
Everybody
that's your
else doesn't
cast
really
there.
fucking matter, do they? Nobody else gives a
Aye,
fuck about who's in this.
it's predominantly Meryl Streep and your man there, Clint Eastwood.
And
And
also, the famous bridge out of Beetlejuice. I
uh,
don't know if that's true or no, but every time I look at it at the back of me, that looks like a bridge out of Beetlejuice, doesn't it?
well, here's the thing as well. See that bridge that has caused such a stir, and this wee tune actually bumped down. So I don't know if
Karma,
that's
baby.
I don't know. A fucking bridge is a house break.
That's God. That's God smiting people to remind them the sanctuary of marriage. Vows they
Aye.
took in that.
But but Meryl Streep, she was nominated for a Best Actress for the Academy Awards there for this movie.
So
So
yeah,
but the both Meryl Streep, mate, she's fucking smashing. Smashing.
generally she is, aye.
Well,
That's what I'm saying. She
this is what I'm about to blow your mind, right? So before we've done this episode, right, Craig Craig watched this first, and been he's been getting on at Meryl Streep's accent, how she sounds Russian and all that, right? But for anybody that's not seen this, the character Francesca is supposed to be Italian, but Meryl Streep herself is actually from Italian stock.
I knew that. That's what makes it fucking all the more baffling. And I would say she's more Eastern European, Polish sounding than she is. She's fucking no Italian. I'm no bad at the accents, mate. You're no bad at the accents. You could have sat me in a room, no knowing anything about this film, asked me on an audio disc, where's this woman from? I'll make it. She stayed in America for 10 years, but where do you think she was born? Italy would not have been in the top 50 of my fucking answers. There you are.
Yeah, by the way, we've just skipped a part. Craig, would you care to give us a synopsis for this movie?
Aye. I'm not going to give you the one that was wrote down either. I'm going to give you my synopsis of this. Guy stops at a woman's house for directions. Woman is a cow and pumps him eventually in a matter of 4 days while her loving, hard-working, God-fearing Christian husband and top-notch father has taken the children that the two of them bore under the eyes of God away for a couple of days. There you are. And Clint Eastwood, you're no better than this, mate. You're a fucking home-wrecking bastard and all. Romance. Fucking heartbreaking.
Aye, so there you go. Synopsis really is Francesca's left herself for 4 days. A strange photographer man comes in. She,
I know. Fucking nearly drives right up onto her porch. Hey, I'm
aye,
looking for this place. Oh, on that one road in, one road out, big road that
aye,
didn't mean for you to come up my fucking drive.
aye, but it's again. I'm going to say from the outset, this isn't my kind of film. Know what I mean? That's it's just no. Know what I mean? If you've maybe listened to this, mate, fucking I like John Wick. Know what I mean? This is so far outside my wheelhouse, but hey, but
I don't mind romantic movies in a certain light. I liked Love Actually. I thought Love Actually was good. I came for a bit of a comedy kind of angle as well, but it was good and fucking made me greet on it because I was emotional wreck at the time. But there's good romantic films out there, I promise you. But this
but so
doesn't
me, matter
do
of
it for
fact,
me.
talk to you for the farmhouse in which this movie is predominantly filmed was abandoned for 30 years and was restored for this movie. So a wee bit of sprucing up into that house. You know what I mean?
Aye,
By the
still
way, you
looks
see
like a
that?
shithole.
Aye. By the way, see apart from what goes on in this wee town, this would be a wee smashing place to live.
Oh, aye, apart from all the fucking about, aye, it'd be great.
You see the cinematography in this again with the bold Clint Eastwood, mate. It's good. See the wide shots, see the landscape, and it's a smashing. It's a colourful
I've
wee
wrote,
place. This.
I've wrote down this. The bridges of Madison County is basically cornfields, breathing, regret, and a man leaning on a truck.
An adultery.
Aye, and some lovely cinematography. Chris doesn't tell any lies there. It's beautiful. And if I could get reincarnated and asked where I want to live, it would be small town America. I think I like all that shit. I
Oh,
think that's a thing.
well, by the way, I'm about to again blow your mind. This place, Winterset, is actually the birthplace of John Wayne. So there
Oh,
you go. Aye. As far as I'm aware, people go to this place to see where John Wayne grew up.
Big
So,
Shirley, eh?
there you go. Um, obviously, Clint Eastwood was the director and starred in this movie, but beforehand, Robert Redford was originally to direct and star in the movie. So I don't know if it was differences in how things were going to be made, but it was supposed to be Robert Redford.
He read the script and says, "No, I'm not that guy."
Like we've already said, is this film was a novel before it became a movie, but the film rights to this movie were bought in 1991 for 25 grand. And before the film had released, 9.5 million copies of the novel had been sold. So it's a money maker. It's a money maker.
I can't fault it. Listen, it's obviously it's an absolute page turner, obviously, and it's sitting at a very respectable 6.7 out of 10 on IMDb and 90% Rotten Tomatoes. Um,
Mm.
See again this review, right? As I say, I'm only going to be as honest as I can be. Like you, it's no my bag, right? Um, I could it's very stereotypically pigeonhole all the people that are getting at their marks are buying their books and watching this film, and it's her character. It's
Mm.
that woman in that time and that era standing at that sink Do you know what I mean? Wishing for that era's, I don't know, knight in shining armour, except she didn't jump on the horse and run away with it at the end, do you know what I mean? So I
Yeah.
get that. I get that. It's romantic fiction with a bit of fucking, what's the word? Bit of, underhand jeopardy and all that kind of stuff.
Yeah.
But
Yeah. Uh, But I found a wee bit of trivia here for you before we start actually delving into it. Actresses Jessica Lange, Susan Sarandon, Glenn Close, and Emma Thompson were all considered for the actress role for the character Francesca. But I don't know how true this is, but apparently Clint Eastwood's mother says to him to ask Meryl Streep. So there you go. But
I can
first
see
of
every
all,
one of them doing that, actually.
oh, aye, 100%, 100%. Especially Big Susan. Big Susan
Big
was put
Susan.
right into that.
I
Aye,
like Big Susan.
but
She looks like she could smoke 10 deck and drink a half bottle of whiskey with you and take you up the stair and fucking fling you about the place, know what I mean? She's
but
married
first of
to
all, I would
Andy Dufresne, isn't she? In real life.
aye, aye. I would like to mention the mailbox. And this could be the one argument I have for Francesca, right? She obviously she's Italian, she doesn't know the connotations of this, but the guy's name is Richard Johnston. So that is two words for dick. So she's gone with Dick Dick.
Hello there, Mrs. Penis Dick. How are you doing today? Well, I'm just fine there, John.
And
Richard Johnson.
I mean, part of me thinks that Kincaid or Robert, fucking Clint Eastwood's character, seen that mailbox and went, I need to meet this guy and say to him, do you know your name's Dick Dick?
Or just see for myself if it's so big they named it twice. You know what I mean? Aye. Robert Kincaid.
That's,
Kincaid. Every time I hear Kincaid, it always reminds me of Big Black Boy at a fucking Nightmare on Elm Street 3. You know what I mean? Every time.
right. But again, right, again, solely my opinion on it, right? See this film? It's obviously, I'm guessing it's, you can see it both ways. If you're, I'm guessing if you're a woman, you can see that this trapped housewife, bored, all that stuff, needs some excitement in her life, kind of taken for granted. If you're a guy, like we are, you see that she's just went and fucked about because she's bored of her life. Know what I mean? No. See the people who go, aye, the bored housewife and all that, right? See if you want to switch this genders, like see if a guy to woman, well, woman to guy, know what I mean? See if this was a guy doing this. The the wife's took the reins out for the day, and he's just pumped a woman that's came along the road. This does not get the fucking love. Know what I mean? Because it's seen the other way that he's a fucking scumbag, dirtbag, bastard, blah blah blah. Know what I mean? and I'm basing that on the fact of today. See fucking TikTok, Twitter, and all this push. It's all about guys cheating and all that shit, right? Like it or lump it, right? See this film for me, mate. This is romanticising an affair. That's how I sum this film up.
Aye, it is. For me personally, I totally get why others see it from another angle. A lot of women maybe have had the shoe in another fit in the past. I totally get it. I've had the shoe on this fit, and I
Aye.
totally get it from my point of view. You know what I mean? First, I could have stopped shouting "home wrecking bastards" watching this movie. I swear to God. But aye, for me, I get the angle. I get the movie that's been made after the book. It worked. Carried the cry. It. The fucking money speaks for itself and all that jazz. But that woman, the guy, Robert, pulls up and asks a woman on a porch for directions. There's nothing underhand about that whatsoever, right? And she tells him and then says, in fact, why don't I just show you? And she jumps in a stranger's motor. I'm like that. Really, hen? Aye. Just fucking just jump in, and then I'll wait for you when he gets to the place he's looking for. And then, are you hungry? And then, would you like a drink? All that jazz. I'm just watching that thinking, oh, you bastard. Oh, you dirty bastard, you. Know what I mean?
It's what I've said, right? It's yeah. As the movie goes on, she's like, because I mean, technically, Francesca's dead, right? You're hearing this story through her diaries that all Wayne's are reading, right?
Aye.
And she's trying to justify her actions, right? But it's like I said to you the other night, right? Our man takes the Waynes away for this trip, whatever it is, the fair for 4 days, right? She's asked if she would like to go, and she says no, right? So she's kind of wanting to rid of her family, right? This guy, like I've just said, innocent guy, stoats into the film. I'm looking for the directions, right? And because she's kind of bored, she decides, fuck it, I'm jumping on this boy.
She's
No, I mean,
instigator. She is. She's a
it's not like
prodigy,
he's
son. I'm the
and then here's the
instigator.
whole thing, I know. It's created in such a way as well that he's the perfect stranger. Know what I mean? The perfect fucking. Oh, he goes, travels here, he travels there, he fucking. Know what I mean? And I
He's
get it's.
everything her husband is not.
Aye, know what I mean? But it's like, again, like, this is set in the 60s, I'm sure. No. Right, I need to say it right. I've actually wrote down it's like one of the fucking my favourite lines in the film, right? For all the wrong reasons. She's talking to Robert, right? She says that her husband Richard is a hard-working man, a nice man, a good husband, and a good father. And then she says this. It's not what I dreamed of when I was a wee lassie. And I'm like, right, what were you dreaming of? Because again, if we're going back to the 60s, we're talking about when guys were absolute fucking brutes. And by the sounds of it, Richard did serve in the army. So he's probably had to do some vile fucking horrible shit. It sounds like you won a fucking watch. You know what I mean? And
Aye.
it's like, nah, it's not what I imagined.
Mhm.
But
No,
what were
before
you
he
home
pulled up,
for? Fucking
before he
Judgment
pulled
Day
up,
Terminator or something like that?
before he pulled up the truck, I'm pretty sure she just wanted a wee few days to herself for some vigorous bean flicking. Know what I mean? And then he showed up, and
She even hits the dog. She hits the dog. The fucking dog comes in, jumps onto her lap. How you doing, ma? What you up here for? I fucking hate you.
so there you
Like,
go. That's red flags for me right away. Him that hates a dog. Know what I mean?
it's like again, like I'm no fucking. I understand that she probably didn't because she says that as well that like her Waynes have grew up and have no time for a sort of thing. You know what I mean? Which I'm guessing happens, right? Regardless, people grow up and they do their own thing, and it's just like, see, basically, I've no sympathy for Francesca at all. I've no, and I don't understand her. See, like, try to justify it. Like, even let's see when the Waynes are reading it, because obviously like, the Waynes come back, and she's like, "Yous all came back, and so did the details in my life," and it was like,
Aye.
"Sorry, I'm supposed to understand that you couldn't be asking me anymore." Know what I mean? It's
I think that's very fucking. I know how it was written. I know how it's come across to people like this film. I totally get it. Totally get it. However, the secret could have died with her. She could have died thinking the last good thing she could have done for her man was be fucking buried beside him, for Christ's sake. But no, I'm going to catalogue 4 days of fucking adultery. And then after I'm away and I don't need to take any responsibility, I'm going to put it upon my grown children what I done, when I done it, why I done it, and what I now want you to do for me. I want fucking cremated because I loved this guy for 4 days more than I loved your dad for fucking 45, 50 years.
But
And
it's,
then you're like, whoa,
but
you're a
there's
creepy
even
bastard, you hen.
there's even a part in the film where she goes like that as well. Say something along the lines of what me and Robert had, sort of thing. It had to end in the 4 days because we had something special. And you're like, aye, because you know what would have happened, Francesca? You'd have get fucking bored of him and all, and went, you're a fanny. You know what I mean? But
And secretly, I think she knows that he wasn't the kind of guy that could be fucking tied down in one place. So I think that the person that wrote this novel, firstly, the story, I'll say, tried to, what's the word I'm looking for? Tried to give her a bit of credence by no going with him and staying and being the wife and being the mother. Do you know what I mean? But again, that all get fucked up with a letter she left after her death. Hey, I'm away. Cremate me, motherfuckers.
I got away with it.
Aye.
You know what I mean? But
Our
it's
son's reaction at the start's fucking, what? No, mama. No, 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 no. That's totally totally get that, man. I'd be
uh,
raging.
it's like that's what I'm saying, right? Because like I said to you before, right? See, like romance films, not that aye, but see the content of this, it's like it's trying to convince you that an affair is all right to a certain extent, and you're like, well, it's not.
It's like she
It's not.
deserved it. She deserved that 4 days. But again, I know it's a film, it's a story, man, but seeing life, see if you just open your mouth and go at somebody, look, I'm fucking no happy here. You can save them a lot of fucking hurt. Just it'll be hard today and all that. Just do it, be a fucking adult. Especially this day and age when all you do is text one another or get into a group chat, you can't talk to each other's faces. I know I'm blowing this all out of proportion, making it into real life and all that, but it's just how this movie, it made me feel angry, this movie, because something I've lived through. Do you know what I mean? And
Because
a lot of
it's
people have
even
lived through, guys and women. You know what I mean?
because it's even let's see this film and all. It even makes a victim of the guy Robert. You know what I mean? Because he's went there just to do his job and all that. And
I've got
she's
to think, I think Robert goes for tune to tune just pumping. I think he's fucking living
well,
his best life,
this
mate.
is what I'm talking about. Oh, well, that's how we see at the end of the film and all that. That's how it gets. I'm going to say that's the phrase again. Quote Simosh, right? See when she gets all his belongings and there's a poem and there's a book and it's like it's keen the full stop that it wasn't another thing. He never done it again. He always had her in his mind, so it was real. What he had was real. Like that, you're going, fucking suck a fart out my ass, man. What the fuck? Shut the fuck up.
You know, it was the 60th town I'd visited over 5 years, and it was only then that I realised that 60th woman was the one. You know what I mean? Aye,
I
right,
mean,
mate. You really must have fell off. Fuck's sake.
but that's what I'm saying. Like he's like kind of a fucking victim in this, I know. Because he goes to this wee tune, right? She instigates it, creates it, fucking molds it into what it becomes, right?
Mm-hmm.
4 days, he's there. 4 days, he's in this wee tune. And then for the rest of the time, till he fucking dies, he's pining at this woman.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I mean? It's like,
I
I
mean,
don't know, man.
aye, I know. That's a couple of other wee facts about the movie, right? Meryl Streep used a body double for the mirror scene, which is a standard stipulation in all of her film contracts. Yeah, I never knew that. You know what I mean?
Because Meryl doesn't
And
get the puppies out for anybody.
no, quite right. I know, Meryl. Well done. At least you're no bad in life. Your character's a cow, but they're talking about the bridge it burnt down and the house used that was renovated back up to standard. The house that was used actually burnt down as well a year after the bridge did. So there we go. And that was in 2003. So the bridge burnt down in 2002 and then the house burnt down. Maybe it was the spirit of her husband coming back. Fucking
Aye,
bastards.
somebody is very fucking aggrieved.
Wasn't me. I've I was there. I was doing stuff then. Come at me. The green 1960 GMC pickup that Robert Kincaid drives is now parked at Eastwood's Mission Ranch in Carmel. It is much rustier, has hubcaps, and is missing the front license plate. The rear one is a California plate now. It does still have Kincaid Photography Bellingham wash on both doors and is in very good condition. So he kept it. But he likes that truck, doesn't he? Every which way you're a bit loose and all right. He likes that kind of truck.
Aye. But see what I thought was interesting, all right. See how like we've got different opinions of this. I think see us as the audience and all. I think we are her son and her daughter.
Aye.
Know what I mean? I think that's where they come into it as well. Because he's got the guy reaction, she's got a because again, like I don't want to sound triggered, right? But one of the
You
lines
don't
in
know
this
yet,
and
no?
all, like the daughter goes like, he's such a nice guy, right? The boy goes, nice, he's trying to sleep with someone's wife. This is the daughter again. I don't think so. And besides, something like that doesn't make you a bad person. And I'm going like that. I mean, see when she said that, and I went, what is it then? Because I know she's married and she's having marital problems herself at this point, right? She finds out the guy, a man's out like beefing the fucking next door neighbour. It's like, oh, he's not a bad guy. Like, no,
Do
you feel betrayed?
you know what that is? That's actually very clever writing because that is an actual mirror of how the audience that like this film feel. Do you know what I mean?
Huh?
Because the more they read it, the more they go, oh, 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 he's all right, that guy.
But this is what I'm talking about. All it's like, so see, come the end, right? But using the son and the daughter, right? And they kind of take life lessons for their mom's fucking antics. Know what I mean? She decides she's going to stay at the farm, and then he asks his wife, "Do I make you happy?" and all that. And I suppose there is a sense of that. I like kind of learned for that, but at the same time, it kind of made out that no, she was right in what she done. Know what I mean? And it was like, no,
Aye.
that's not the takeaway here.
Aye. If it made him a better husband, brilliant.
Aye.
And if it made her get out of a fucking bad relationship before doing anything behind that hers was back,
Aye.
brilliant. That's the saving grace for me in this. So aye. And Nicola, do not, if you're listening to this, do not sit there and think we are scaring this because for scaring's sake, and do not think it was a bad suggestion by you because you like it. That is there's no such thing as a bad suggestion. Just as I say, everybody thinks different and everybody takes away different things. It's totally your personal preference, isn't it? Can't help it.
So, well, like I says, mate, see as romance films go, it's not the worst, right? But just see the content in it is also a morality thing, isn't it? Know what I mean? We're seeing it one way, people will see it a different way. Know what I mean? I've not been a woman in a stifling relationship, but it is 2026. That could change.
Mm-hmm.
So,
Aye.
but it just was parts of it didn't sit right. Know what I mean?
It's just it's a wee bit above being as underhand as the British wives that remained home during the Second World War when the American guys came out and let them pump them. It's not that bad. But
aye.
Aye.
It's just again, right. The story could have been more understandable if Richard was prone to fucking just they all fucking what's that you made for the dinner? Oh fucking mince. What? Mince? Then fucking whack with a belt or something, know what I mean? Then you
I'll
go,
give
right,
you
aye.
mince.
Aye, you know what I mean? Like fucking stuff like that, or just and I mean I suppose there is a kinda there's a bit of that. Like obviously it's after the when she sees Robert again and the rain's coming down and all that, and she's greeting. And he asks what's up with her and all that, and then he just turns on the radio, know what I mean? But that's the one instance, know what I mean? Up to this point, you're like, but I mean, It's by this point she's already done the bad deed, so there's no sympathy there for me. You know what I mean? She's already fucking had the affair. It's
Aye. That scene, that end scene, which is the crescendo for everybody that loves it. That made me feel fucking totally uncomfortable because there is no way you're sitting in a car that didn't have the radio in the first place, in the piss and rain, with no sound about that, and your wife's is beside you taking a fucking mental breakdown, all the while shrinking into her seat and sounding like Chewbacca, and you're not noticing it. No, mate, you're not going
it's
like that. What the? Oh, what the fuck is up with you?
I
Oh,
know.
nothing. Oh, fucking nothing, you. Pull in. Right, what's going on? Get it dealt. You're walking home in that pissing rain.
See, I think that's the whole thing, but I think that's the, oh, for a lack of a better word, the kind of manipulation of you as the audience. Know what I mean? Because you're thinking, oh, he should pull in and ask her what's up and fucking blah 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 blah. And aye, by all means, see if that had came before she did already pump the photographer, I could understand the plight. But she has already done the bad thing. You know what I mean? So it's like,
Aye.
why would I feel sorry for you knowing that you've already kind of fucked this guy? Yeah? Know what I
Aye.
mean?
I suppose it's trying to project the fact that's meant to be a snippet into that husband and wife relationship where there's that lack of communication or they're just existing together. So I
Mm.
suppose that's what that's to show. But just fucking mental, man.
And it's even she says like what me and Robert had and all that, and it was 4 days and it was magical and all that. Had it been any more, it wouldn't have been as magical, and you're going like that again. It's like yeah, I still can't like bridge it to like fucking. Or at least she found happiness. Know what I mean?
Mhm.
Like if she ran away with this guy, she finally found what she was fucking missing in life and all this fucking carry on. Know what I mean?
Aye, exactly. Here's the thing, right, mate? See the people that might get angry at us for looking at this the way we're looking at it. It addresses it in the movie because of that lassie that comes into the diner and the whole town knows that she had a fling with somebody and they treat her like fucking shite, treat her like scum. Nobody talks to her and all that. Or the wee waitress Meryl tells her maybe better gone somewhere else and all that shit, and she's she's just treated like shite. So that shows you the public view on adultery, right?
Mm-hmm.
About doing my business, but there you go. But then she seeks her out at the end, didn't she? And then become lifelong friends. So much so that she's at the fucking funeral to scatter the ashes with the two Waynes on it. You're like, aye, all bastards together. Well done.
And it's like I
Nah,
said to you last night, I know, like even that woman's story, right? You can't even even give her the bend of the sympathy either, because like you find out through the son and the daughter that she had an affair with another married guy because that guy's missus didn't like sex. So she went and got rogered after this other guy because he wasn't getting it and fucked her own husband. And I'm like that. But how am I supposed to feel sorry for you now? You know what I mean? Again, put this in context. Switch the roles around. Put that as a guy in there. He went and shagged another woman because his wife didn't want to have sex with him. Know what I mean?
aye.
And then they two at
Whereas
the end.
it really doesn't matter why they done it. It really doesn't matter. There's no excuse in my
Aye.
book. Aye, but I done it because you need a fuck because
But again,
you,
I could understand if like the guy's wife was horrible and her husband was horrible and abusive and all that, and the two of them fun each other and shit like that. Know what I mean? But again, that's not real. You know
aye,
what I mean? So it's like see for the lack of a better, like, see this film, it's like, see if you want something bad enough, there's no wrong decision. Know what I mean? That's what I'm kind of taking away for this film. If you want something bad enough, it doesn't matter if it's wrong or right, as long as you want it. It's fucking weird. It's
I've wrote down it's romanticising adultery and soft lighting. There's an age gap between the two of them, by the way. It looks like a PTA meeting gone wrong, and her accent took me to Warsaw, no Naples.
or Barry.
Aye, aye. So, I mean, generally, after this, you're going to ask me, give some of your best bits.
Need some of your best bits, mate.
I've not got any. I've not got any. I struggled that much that I asked ChatGPT to give me the 10 best scenes of this movie, and they all come from a place of romantic fiction and people that they come for her. They come for Francesca, or the 10 best bits.
Yeah.
So honestly, I don't want to no like anything that I watch. There's more than this fucking movie, by the way. There's hundreds of things I've watched that I fucking want to tear out my brain. This isn't the worst film I've ever watched in my life. However, I just don't take it from the way it was portrayed to be, and why it's so popular, and why it fucking blasted the box office, and why it sold nearly 10 million books. Just I seen it for the husband that was away with his wains for 2 days or 4 days.
Aye. It's the old story of fucking the forbidden fruit, and that's what it boils down to.
Fuck that scenario up, huh? One thing, hen. Don't eat the apple. Anything else you want, do anything you want.
But it is.
Just
it's the same story.
Do not do that one. Do not do that one thing.
I've wrote 3 scenes down because it fucking. And again, it's for like one of them was Francesca when she's describing her life to Robert. You know what I mean? And then she had with that, it's not what I dreamed of as a girl. And I just thought it was fucking hilarious. Like, that's why it was my favourite. It was fucking Angel fucking rolled with laughter when she said it.
Madonna wrote a song about that, did she? Do you know what it feels like for a girl in this world?
It's like in a time, right? In a time where guys, majority of them all climbed into bottles of whiskies. Fucking listen here, you're saying fucking wallop and all that shit, you know what I mean? He does the grafting. He's a good husband. I mean, she says that. She says that he's a good husband, right?
Aye.
He's a good father. They've got the fucking house. They've got the land, right? She says if somebody in town is sick or hurt or needs help, the whole fucking community comes together and they all help one another. It's the fucking Garden of Eden. It is literally the Garden of Eden. And she goes, it's not what I dreamed of as a girl. And you're like, right, well, will you fucking tell me what you dreamed of? Tell me what you dreamed of. Fucking sulfuric fucking acid coming out of taps and all that, because what the fuck was your perfect world? It's fucking, that's why I rolled with laughter. I was fucking killing myself laughing. And then it's like, right, what do you do for a living, big boy? Oh, I'm a photographer. Where do you stay? Don't fucking stay anywhere. Oh, you're exciting. Like, he's a fucking gypsy with a camera. Much do you make? Oh, I don't get published. All right, so you're just taking photos and like can you help me? Help this make sense?
Pure Forrest Gump. When I'm tired, I sleep. When I'm hungry, I eat. When I've got to go, you know, I go.
And it's even fucking see if she was so fed up with her life and all that, right? It's hardly like the Waynes were fucking like Waynes. Know what I mean? Where are they fucking? They're teenagers.
Just about.
They're probably in a position to
whatever,
fucking understand that this isn't for me anymore. Know what I mean? I'm like, fucking what? It's so
This
bad I dreamed
story
of her as
has.
a girl.
No, you're right. You're right. I couldn't give a fuck. Was that Italy occupied during the Second World War? I'm trying to do my math here.
Ah, well,
If this is
technically,
the
aye.
60s, she's probably a wee girl in Italy in fucking the
Aye,
Second World War,
aye,
Naples. What were you dreaming
aye.
about then? I'd have been dreaming about fucking no getting a bullet in my napper, my roof no falling in top of me,
Wait,
and maybe getting a wee slice of bread. You know what I mean?
aye. That's what
Pretty sure you've got all that shit.
that's what I'm kind of fucking. I've got in my head, and I'm like, right, you've came from fucking war torn Europe, and you've came to fucking country land, fucking little house in the prairie. Like, I'm lost. Like,
Summer's in the
fucking
bayou.
lost. And
You know
what
what
is
I
it?
mean?
Oh, you wanted excitement, and you wanted to put fucking paprika in your fucking dinner. Then, like, I mean, you know what I mean? It's fucking like,
I have absolutely no doubt, right, that her husband is probably a boring fucking wet wipe. She wants a bit more excitement. However, that's a two-way street, doll. Start fucking standing there with a parachute gear on for him coming in for the fields, know what I mean? Alright, Wayne's are at the Johnsons. Fucking get the dungarees off, big one.
it's fucking oh. Oh. And another scene I thought was fucking again because it baffled me. It just like you've already said, it was when the other woman that had an affair walks into the diner and everybody's like fucking hissing at her and all that, right? And again, and I'm going, aye, aye, she's living in a wee town and she's fucked a bit. Of course, she's going to be the villain. Again, why have I? And then give me context. Give me context. Was her man battling her? Know what I mean? Was the man a horrible cunt?
Mhm.
And you don't get that. Know what I mean? Again, it could just be like this woman has gave into her needs, so to
Aye,
speak. Know what I
bottom.
mean?
Aye, exactly.
Aye. And I'm like, what?
And why is everybody vilifying her? Because it's not a done thing, basically,
Aye.
especially in that fucking day and age. It's like a cantina scene in it, man. We don't serve your can in here. What? You're tried.
No, no, it's the other man, fuck's sake. He doesn't like you.
I don't like you either.
Oh, but fucking. Oh, but lines, mate. Have you got any lines?
Not doing lines, aye. Not because they stick out, but because they're probably are mostly Robert. Robert Kincaid. This kind of certainty comes but just once in a lifetime. Yeah, yeah. Dairy mate.
Aye,
Cool.
it's one of them, and it's get right on the pulse, right on the itchy spot, right there.
Aye. And
Uh,
the old dreams were good dreams. They didn't work out, but I'm glad I had them.
aye, she actually wrote that down because that was actually all right. That, know what I mean? But again, that's
I'm gonna
another
get
kind of
tattooed in the
fucking
right enough.
delve into her psyche that kind of sets her off. Know what I mean? I've had dreams. They didn't work out, but at least I had them. You're like, what? What the fuck is that supposed to mean?
Did you write down the pure, nearly broke back mountain line that he said?
No.
Oh, I don't want to need you because I can't have you. And obviously, the broke back mountain one is what is it again? Like, well, I can't acquit you or something, something like that.
Aye.
And I was like, oh,
Oh, fucking what a laugh, man. Man for Francesca. I was going to have some iced tea and split the atom, but that can wait. I'm like, oh, you sure that's us?
see you at the comedy club Tuesday, darling. 5 minute
Um,
spot's yours. Well done. Brilliant. Robert and all. Things change, they always do. It's one of the things of nature. Most people are afraid of change, but if you look at it as something you can always count on, then it can be comfort. I don't like change, so fuck you. Yeah.
aye. Aye. I've already said that one. He's such a nice guy. Nice guy. He's trying to sleep with somebody's wife. I don't think so. And besides, something like that doesn't make you a bad person. All right. just wait till your beloved is hanging out the back of the neighbour next door. Oh, he's, he's a scamp. Oh, but he's a good boy. He means well.
Oh, aye.
Oh,
Aye, Francesca. I had thoughts about him I hardly knew what to do with, and he read every one. Oh, Jesus. Whatever I felt, whatever I wanted, he gave himself up to. And in that moment, everything I knew to be true about myself until then was gone. I was acting like another woman, yet I was more myself than ever before. Mills and Boone, birthday card, bish.
another one for Francesca. You all came back into my life, and so did the details to my life.
That's how she should have sounded, mate. But this is how she does sound. I realize love won't obey our expectation. Is mystery, is pure and absolute. Danke.
Oh, oh. I've not got any more.
No, that's all I've exhausted onto my page as well. Pretty sure there's fucking tons, but they don't sit right with us. It's a romantic aimed movie that didn't land in my list of morals as romance. I'm sorry it didn't. I can totally see why it did for other people. Totally see why it did for other people, but it just wasn't for me. For me, I says this to you a couple of days ago, and I forgot about it. Just in the new, and this totally fucking backs up that funny saying, which isn't fucking funny, that nice guys finish last. They fucking do. You get nowhere for doing the right thing or going to the job or paying the
No.
bills or being loyal. I swear to God, man.
Well,
It's fucking mental.
it's like you, mate. Like the content of it and all that, like fucking doesn't sit right. Know what I mean? But it's more on the fact to see if you what to ask. I'll say fucking like any woman and all that what they want. They want a loyal, trustworthy fucking partner that's got to look out for them and all that, deal with the right things, right?
Did I get one?
She literally has that, and then goes, "It's not enough." Know what I mean? It's
Aye. Was
no,
the
I
what
mean
she dreamed as a girl?
it's so very stereotypical, shall we say? What some guys say about women. You can give them everything and it's not enough. Know what I mean? And this film
Aye,
kind of fucking compounds that, really. Because I mean,
definitely.
how can you have the little house in the prairie, the happy family, and all that, the hardworking guy, and then be a fucking world? I mean, because this guy's practically dressed up to be Indiana Jones. How do you be the two? You can't be the two. Know what I mean? Well, that's what I mean. He's gone to fucking India. He's gone here. He's gone there. He's gone to all these exciting places. Know what I mean? And it's exotic and exciting and all that shit. But
I'm noticing
then,
alright that photographers in these films, these period films, always have fucking unlimited film in their camera.
aye.
Never changing a spool, man. Just
And
click like fuck.
by the way, fucking roasting hot fucking day on that bridge, right? Ah, there's some sodas in the back, right? In a back. 7 Up, she whips it. 7 Up is not thirst quenching at all. It's fucking.
Especially though it's been cooking in a fucking bag.
It's, but it's what I will say. I know, seeing this film, you can genuinely see the stages Francesca goes through to like kind of seduce this guy. Know what I mean? First shows up, no shoes, no bra and all that, the usual fucking carry on. And then when next thing the earrings are in, next thing it's a new dress and all that, boom, boom, boom. Fucking the stages of the con, shall we say.
Aye, as I says to you, man, she's done everything bar lie on her bed with her legs opened and a fucking set of landing lights leading up to her. Know what I mean? So, I'm very, I don't want this to turn into a fucking sex war. It's just how I took the film. So,
Sex
I'm
war.
not saying all women are bad.
Waving your
All
number.
women, all women aren't bad, and there is guys out there that are fucking players, man. Aye, I know. This isn't about society. It's just how I took this movie, and for that, and that alone, This film, by the way, out of 10, I don't know what to get.
Oh, I've judged it on the basis they see the way it's filmed and fucking all that shit. I've given it a 6 because
Right.
it's really it's what I've seen this week. Like, see some of the films I've watched this week that were in my ocular delights. They are far fucking worse than this film. What I would say
Tell me
takes
what,
away from this film.
tell me what ones there are so I don't need to watch them.
What takes away from this film is the whole. I don't know if it's like on purpose it tries to do it, but it's like the film's trying to get you on board with
All
somebody
right.
fucking about. You know what I mean?
Aye.
And that's what Disney kind of sit right.
Actually, I mentioned there earlier on Mills and Boons. Mills and Boons are romantic fantasies, primarily read by fucking housewives back in the day. I don't
Mm.
know if they still are on all that jazz. But that, I think the husbands knew that was what it was. It was a fantasy in a book that would never happen, and that's why they read it. To get, do you know what I mean?
Uh,
Whereas this movie went a step further and took it out the book and put it onto film. Now, there's 100 fucking films like this set in different time periods and all that. Some in far worse time periods, like Lady Chatterley's Lover and all that shit, and Victorian, and
mm.
oh, Mr. Darcy, we can't, we mustn't, we shan't, kiss me, all that jazz, right? There's hundreds of them. Just this, I'm going to sound like a pure sexist bastard after this. I don't mean to. I'm bitter cunt. I know how I sound, right? But just, I'm sorry, this film just took me. And for the same reasons that I'm trying to think about this, the way it was shot, the cinematography, the setting, and all that, it's got a 4, man, for me. I even, I even think that Meryl Streep and Clint Eastwood are shiting this. I love the two of them. I fucking, again, it's maybe just because of the characters they're playing, and I'm fucking no
Mm.
liking it. So, but they got a 5 if she could have spoke fucking Italian. I
No,
mean,
I'm just thinking out loud. See if the roles were reversed and Clint Eastwood was playing Richard and Francesca was away with the Waynes and fucking there was a female photographer came in. This takes on a totally different fucking avenue.
it's about to
You know what I
watch it.
mean? Aye, but it takes on a totally different spin. You know what I mean? Because then it ends up he should be faithful. He
Aye.
he should be doing it. He shouldn't do this fucking blah de blah de blah. Know what I mean? Like we are saying about this woman, but I guess that's what the thing of this is. Guys will see it from a different point of view. Women will see it from a different point of view. Know what I mean? But
So it's a 6 out of 10 for you then, aye?
aye, aye. What it says, mate. It's not the worst film I've ever seen. Know what I mean? And it has some good aspects to it, but largely, I don't think it would get the love if
Challenging wank.
if the shoe was on the other foot. I don't think it would get the love it is, but hey ho, know what I mean? For as
Aye.
much as people are liking it, I'd say the other half of the world isn't liking it. So,
I think the biggest thing people will probably say is, "Okay, you didn't see the film for what it was." But I did, but I didn't like it
hmm,
from my point of view, my
is that
morals. I did see it for what it was. It
is
was,
that
it was the story well told and shot,
aye.
blah blah. But no for me.
So I could, like I says, mate, I could get it if Richard was a fucking abusive husband and all that shit and fucking, know what I mean, all that fucking carry on. But he's no. She says himself he is a good husband. He's a brilliant father. It's just boring. And you know what I mean? Um, find it hard to sympathise with somebody that finds something boring. You know what I mean?
Aye.
It's it's it is what it is. You know what I mean? But hey ho. So a 6 for me, a 4 for you. As half marks, which
Yes.
I thought you would have ranked it lower, but hey ho. But hey,
Aye. I try to look,
everybody's listening.
just like you. I try to look for good
Aye.
aspects of it, and it wasn't a horrible looking movie. It wasn't.
Mm,
Aye. Just I just didn't like the synopsis and the
aye.
story, to be honest with you. But saying that, I'm so glad, Nicola, that you did, right? And I'm so glad that millions of other people, I nearly said women there, millions of other people out there did as well, because that's what it's all about. That's what it's all about. Do you know what I mean?
It's
One
all
man's
subjective.
masterpiece is another man's fucking F. You know what I mean?
Well, it's like the whole thing. See if you want to sit somebody down, I don't know, just see Nicola, for instance. She isn't going to rate John Wick as high as we rate it. No, I mean,
You know,
well, she
no.
might, but I
Right?
mean, see, really, it's a guy's film. You know what I mean? I know people don't. Oh, it's no such fucking thing as it. It is. It's a guy shooting fucking people relentlessly for near enough 2 hours. It's a guy's thing. You know what I mean?
Such a boy thing
Predominantly.
to say. Isn't
Aye,
it
know what
such
I
a
mean?
boy thing to say?
But aye,
Get him
everybody
straight,
has,
mate.
has listened to the episode. Have you seen this film? What do you think of the film? Let us know. Start a debate. Start a campaign.
Aye.
Change mine and Craig's mind.
Aye, please do. And by the way, do not watch this on the back of this
Huh?
review. We're not telling anybody never to watch a film. Ever, ever. Every film
Huh?
should be watched. And even if you listen to this review and think, oh no, watch it.
Aye,
Just
watch it. See if you
come
see the
back at
same
us.
things we see. It. Aye,
Aye, just come back at us.
gauge your own take.
If you get two and a bit hours of your time spare,
So,
and you're really not feeling good about yourself, fucking watch this film, man, and let us know exactly what you think. But
aye,
thanks, Nicola, very much for letting us know. And everybody else that's put a film suggestion in there, don't be feared that we're going to rip your film to shreds.
I
We're,
know.
we're, we're just
Aye.
going to get an honest review and try and do it as funny and as impersonal as we can, because this isn't a personal fucking slate in anybody's tastes or standards. Because Nicola is a fucking smashing woman, a great wife and mother, and she's fucking doing some good things in her own career and all that with um, towards mental health for people as well. So she's smashing
Mm.
it, absolutely smashing it, and we love you dearly, hen. Well done.
That's it.
Thank you for getting on
Yeah, it's
board.
like the whole thing and all. Yeah, listen, fucking people like the Twilight films. I don't like the Twilight films. No, I mean, you're allowed not to like certain things and all that. No, I mean, certain things are not for, like I just said. Maybe John Wick's a bad example, but it's either what to pick a film so far removed from this film. I would say it's John Wick. Know what I mean? So, but again, like we says, watch it, don't watch it. If you haven't seen it, let us know on the Facebook group page and all that. We'd like to hear your arguments for or against it. Know what I mean? So,
100%.
well, what side of the wall do you come down on? Are you a dirty house wrecking bastard? Or are you a fucking
Say,
a man of the cloth?
aye, yeah, Presbyterian, God fearing Presbyterian. What side of the leg do you trickle
Uh,
down? Aye,
oh,
let us know.
but aye, so everybody, that was the bridges of Madison County there. It's no longer there, but hey, it was at the time.
You know,
Um,
lastly, I think this should have been titled something else. Because the bridge isn't very fucking prevalent in it, apart from that one scene where he takes photos of. I think it should have been called 4 Days.
well, technically, it's where he wants his ashes scattered and where she wants her ashes scattered, and where it's kind of where they fell in love.
Who you monkeys, fuck mate. It should have been called 4
Aye.
Days. I have spoken. Right?
4 days later. But again, shout out to our peeps, Quaint, Native Origins, and Seismic Cinema. And again, to Nicola
Same
for the
things, man. Same
suggestion on
things.
that. Keep them coming in on it because we like doing them. Again, I hadn't seen this film, so see the amount of films I've seen that Viewer's Choice I've recommended. It's broadened my horizons, as they say. But it is now time for movie bingo, and it comes from your list, Squire.
Well, there's a good chance it might be one I like. You know what I mean? Doing that this way. Oh, and by the way, see in the back of this, if you're going to put this on your X account, man, hammer that Clint Eastwood cunt. Can he go it?
I know,
Remember,
I
tag the
know.
other Clint Eastwood that you think, it's not
Uh,
Clint Eastwood.
I just sit like that guy in the Godzilla. Let them fight.
Aye, brilliant, man. Right, mate, you have got the choice between the numbers 1 and the numbers 23. Fire away.
Oh. Oh.
I think I know what you're
Well,
going to pick. What number you want to pick?
it's the 12th of the 3rd, and it's
I
now
don't know.
11:15. So we'll go 4.
Oh, I was right, because I said 4
Right.
days. And it's a belter. It's a fucking belter. We've been waiting this for so long. Number 4 on my list is The Wolf of Wall Street.
Hey! Oh, fucking hell, man. Oh,
Yeah.
I enjoy that movie. I enjoy that movie immensely.
Oh, I thoroughly enjoy that movie
Aye.
with much delight. And again, so different for this one. This is a film for everybody, but probably one that every guy watches thinking, I fucking wanted to be that guy, I wanted to be him. Let it be Jordan Belfort.
Aye.
Just
Aye,
for
a
the day.
horrible cunt.
Just for the
Just for 4 days. But, but next week, The Wolf of Wall Street. There you have it. I'll probably need to change that on my list, I know. So there you go.
Stop
But
that.
aye, again, everybody, thanks for listening. Hope you like it, share it, tell people
Mhm.
about it. If you've not seen the movie, again, watch the movie. If you have seen the movie, let us know. Let us know if we are wrong and how we see it. You know what I mean? But hey,
100%.
change my minds. Change my minds. But hope you have enjoy your weekends. This will obviously come out on the Friday because we like a Friday feeling, a fun Friday, funky Friday, freaky Friday. So
More
enjoy your
really.
weekends and all, and enjoy the shite weather because it looks like it's fucking turned horrific outside again. So
But this is why I'm wearing this. I'm back in my jammies, man. I came back for the school run, mate. Absolutely sodden. My two
aye,
wee heroes are fucking went to school, fucking miserable. I don't blame them. It was torrential, man. Torrential.
But that's us, and we'll see you next week for The Wolf of Wall Street. And if you've not seen that, take some time and watch it. I dare say you'll laugh, and you might not laugh, but hey, that's what it's all about. Cheery bye.
That's her.
What you just said is one of the most insanely idiotic things I have ever heard. At no point in your rambling, incoherent response were you even close to anything that could be considered a rational thought. Everyone in this room is now dumber for having listened to it. I award you no points, and may God have mercy on your soul.
The views and opinions of this podcast are solely our own, with no direct intention to offend or upset.
Brilliant. Fucking brilliant.